So yesterday I said Happy Tuesday to the men and women of the internet, the bots, the malicious software, all of that, not realizing that it wasn't Tuesday. But today it is Tuesday, and we are still Myth Brigade. I got those two things right. We are here to play some Vampire the Masquerade. Byron Wingate is our... What do they call you in Vampire? Yeah, just a game master? You have to have a cool title.
Is he the narrator?
Storyteller.
Oh, the storyteller. That's it.
The storyteller. He is our storyteller tonight. I'll get that right next time. I know, Thorg, we are back for the second night in a row, and then Thursday we're going to be back again. It's crazy. That's what happens when you...
1 week?
Yeah.
What?
Anyway, Byron, it's your stream, man. Let's do some vampire-ing.
So, real quick, I have a Roll20 question now, just to throw it off. How do I change the little banner to another file? Yeah, it has that little yellow thing.
Yeah. So you go and you click on the thing at the top, and then you just drag the ribbon over to the view you want to show.
There we go. Perfecto.
It is a titarup.
Oh, really? This whole time I've been sacrificing 3 virgins to do that. I mean, it's so much easier.
That's exciting. You showed us a big black box.
Yeah. That didn't work.
Well, actually, if you scroll over to the right, there's a picture of a lady.
A lady.
She doesn't look like a lady.
Hang on, dude. Oh, wait. I see her. She's so small.
Oh, there she is.
Where's she at?
Now you're going to make me use my my trackpad over here?
Your zoom.
Yeah.
Gotta zoom like crazy.
I saw it.
She's awesome.
Either got bedroom eyes or about for you eyes. It's hard to say.
You might be seeing her, but she's not on the live stream.
Well, she's just this little dot.
She's right up there. She's up in the corner. She's teeny.
Yeah, she's this little dot.
Where's she at?
She at the top left
Brent,
corner?
you're real quiet today.
Am I?
Yeah. Can you come up? Oh, wait. We're getting closer.
Why does she look so tiny for you, Jason?
I know. Well, I had to expand 220% to see her, really.
Yeah. So, yep, we're going. So it's a navigation. It's part of the way that I'm capturing the window. I don't have full control. Shut up.
As far back as possible.
Fuck you. Man, you're messing up our ad revenue by making me say adult words.
How would you describe her expression?
I couldn't begin to tell you. I would describe it as 51% zoom. All right.
I have her at 250, and she's good size on the screen.
Yeah. Okay. She's pretty. I think she's pretty. What's going on here? I'm gonna
we'll show you.
Is this? That reminds me of Leo.
Make it big. Make it all the way to the largest size you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
What she said.
But what happens is I lose the ability to swish and scroll around. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hey girl, what's going on? 241
That
is.
look is I will put my heel through your heart and eat
There
it.
you go.
I'm gonna do a custom zoom of
I
300.
can't find her on my screen anymore. Oh, there she is.
No, 250 is as far as it goes.
Like she's
There you are.
I zoomed out and I lost her and I can't find her.
All right, ladies and
You
gentlemen,
can't zoom out.
Me.
She's super small.
Sorry, guys.
She's in the upper left.
it's a titarapaja.
All right, boys and girls. Thanks for joining us here on another episode of The Fall of London, the Chronicle of Vampire the Masquerade, 5th edition. As we have been playing for quite some time already, almost 6 months, doing a little jig here, getting some time in, and thanks to the wonderful folks at Renegade Game Studios for their revamp of The Fall of London, and they added a few things, stuff like that. Chased us up around, looked at the book the other day at the shop, and yeah. So we're enjoying the system. I am loving the World of Darkness system, playing some werewolf and of course Thune, and just really loving the homebrew side and the kind of pre-published side of the system. We're glad to have you here, guys. Please make sure you like and subscribe and share so we can get all the algorithm stuff out of the way. We're just a little over 3,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yep, I did get a note from YouTube that says they've discontinued the styrofoam YouTube plaque, and so we have to get to 4,000 In which case they send you one that's actually made out of bubble wrap. So just the whole plaque is bubble wrap, shaped kind of like it. So come on, click the subscribe button, get us to 4,000. We're not that far away. We're 1,000 away. Let's be honest.
Yep. All right. So cool. Well, welcome, guys. We're glad you're here. We're going to get some more going down to business tonight, where the coterie was last at the Trunk Nightclub. So we'll go around the horn real quick, and then we'll get down to the stuff tonight. It looks like Lady Catherine's not on mute, so we'll go to her first.
Hello.
How are you?
I am so excited to have my wig back on. I missed it the last couple of weeks. I felt naked without it, so here I am, ready to go.
Well, it would not surprise me if Lady Catherine was naked.
You know, I'm doing
But-
the most I can. No.
Catherine, Godiva, whatever.
I am ready to go into the police station. That's all I'm saying. I'm ready.
All right, cool. And let's go to Max Romanoff.
Hey, I am ready for Max to finally jump off that curve where he remembers his true vampire self and just starts eating people. So let's hope for things.
Okay. Maybe some opportunity.
Like Pac-Man. He's just like chomp.
That's right.
Maybe some opportunity for that stuff today.
There we go.
How about Alice Mockingdale?
I am very well. My dog is no longer sick, but it's going to storm all night, and he's already sedated, so I'm good.
Nice. All right. And Reverend Lucius Thorne.
Well, I'm great. Lots of gaming coming because my pinky's destroyed. I have to have surgery on it. I cannot play guitar as a result. I am just going to do this until I get through that. So that's cool, right? Saints and Sinners, Sinister Scenes initial debut module by Byron and Tyler is up. So if you guys watch that on YouTube, watch it. If I see constructive feedback, not comment troll stuff, I will send out player packs. You might get some t-shirts and stickers. You may get a can of soup. It depends on what I've got on hand. But the first episode's available right now, I think. No, it'll post while we're here. And the second one's right behind it tomorrow. So you guys can watch those two things. Please jump in the comments and provide some feedback. Also, the horror shorts that we're doing. We played last night. Tara is amazing with Mike and Steve and Jordan. And lastly, we're playing some Fallout tomorrow, which would be Thursday, not tomorrow.
Thursday.
At 8 o'clock or something like that. And yeah, that's it.
And this is our
That's a lot.
off week for Vampire, technically.
Yeah, exactly.
Technically, this is our off week. So you will join us again next week.
Next Tuesday. Man, we're busy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right? Yeah.
Busy.
And then you know what happens after that?
Chaosium Con.
Chaosium Con.
If any of you guys happen to see this and you happen to be at Chaosium Con, let us buy you a beer. Come find us. We've got stickers and giveaways and whatever. We'd love to roll some dice with you. It's a pretty full schedule.
Jason's going to buy you a beer.
Yeah, I'll buy you a beer.
Yeah, if you tell them the code word, which is something.
Yeah, the code word is Goblin Riot.
There you go. Code word is Goblin Riot.
That's one thing no one said to me just out of the blue. So if someone comes up and says it, I owe them a free beer.
Have you put Goblin Riot into Chat GPT?
No. Let's see.
I feel like there's a process that needs to be taken.
Let's write some lyrics. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, wah, wah, wah.
What's the song title?
Goblin Riot, right?
No drones for these bones.
No
I win.
drones.
No drones.
The C4 next door.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
All right, I digress, but it is gestating on that right now. I did a parenthesis, so it's no drones for these bones, and in parentheses, mucus and memories. Let's see. There we go. It's
Whole album.
nice. That's so funny.
Interesting. All right.
Okay, so
Akila, do you have
Vampires.
anything to add?
Oh, I'm well. I'm
Cool.
good.
Perfect. Move on.
Hi, Tyler. Nice to see you.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I'll see you every day. At least once.
No.
All right, so when we last left off, you guys had spoke with Regina Blake, who is pictured on the screen. And she is the Bruja elder who is in charge of Elysium, where she's running an impromptu one here at the Trunk nightclub. And she said that if you could retrieve her poor Trenton from the police station, she would be very appreciative. And she is sure that Trenton would be able to show you a method to get into the British Museum unaccounted for. Basically unseen, per se. She said he is being detained at the Bishopsgate police station. Alice, she gives you a locket that she has around her neck. And she says, if to give this to Trenton, he will know to follow the commands that you give him as if they were my own. However, he must come directly back to me once you have gained access to the British Museum.
That seems fair.
Okay. So, is there any other questions, concerns, things that any of you would like to speak to her about?
I feel like that's a loaded question.
Maybe.
Can I spend a penny to ask what I should be asking her about?
If we had bennies.
Can I make an insight check?
Insight what, though? What are you trying to say? To see if she's being
I was
truthful?
kidding.
To...
Actually, can I do that to detect lies?
Sure.
All right, let's see where that is. Unswayable mind. So that would be, insight plus
Intelligence.
Crap, I gotta add stuff in. And I get to add one for detect lies.
I don't have any cool detect.
2 out of 2.
The chat open.
What about 5 out of 2?
Oh, nice.
Nice.
You're so much better at this.
She does not seem to be lying in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
She seems to be pretty truthful.
So can I roll insight to see if she has ulterior motives?
Sure. Ulterior motives to what? Sending you to get him from the police station, you mean?
If there's something else. Hold on. I want to know.
What love is, I want you to...
What do I want to know, guys?
Why Trenton got detained.
Well, I mean, we can just ask her that. I want a sense of whether she's being
I believe
direct.
she already told you that last time, and that would have been for drunken, disorderly, and possession of narcotics with a side of resisting arrest.
Do we have permission to take out this Gwynwillen?
Take out, as in, what do you mean?
As in, I know that this being has been problematic for the Camarilla. Are we able to solve this problem for you in a permanent way?
Oh, well.
Kill, destroy, true death.
Well, I must say, if there's anyone suited for that, it would be yourself, Lady Catherine. Being that you are Clan Ventru, and Clan Ventru does rule the city, I suppose that makes you uniquely in the right seat to handle that.
Okay. I mean, and I guess, would you like us to do that, or would that be just a secondary or tertiary purpose?
She says, I'll be honest. She's like, I don't know what exactly you guys are doing. Nor do I particularly care. All I know is that it has to do with Mithras. I really want nothing to do with that.
Your
She says-
help in this matter will be wonderful.
She says, I do believe that Mithras is a god, but even gods can be destroyed.
I suppose everything is destroyed in the end.
Well, let's hope not.
But I wanted to ask permission from, someone in such a position as you, so that that we understand what how things are run now. That's all.
Well, I am in charge of being the keeper of Elysium. While the British Museum was a former Elysium, it is not an Elysium at the moment, per se. So, as far as I'm concerned, I suppose you are free to do whatever you want in the city. As long as the Queen or this godling that you choose to do whatever for should make up his mind. Oh,
We prefer to think of it as loyalty, which is
sure.
sadly an absent trait among many. Would you remind us as to exactly why your consort has found himself into the police office, please?
Oh, well, of course,
I
just
almost
a small,
busted out an Indian
small
accent there.
bit
I'm sorry.
small bit of drunken disorderly and some narcotics, and, well, he's not one to be handsy, so he resisted arrest a little bit and broke the policeman's jaw. I sent down some money to bail him out, but they seem to have lost his paperwork. Probably due to the resisting arrest, I would assume.
The church often intervenes in matters of addiction and such. I'm sure we could get an appointment to speak with him.
Oh, I'm sure. I honestly don't care how you remove him. But, I would prefer it not to be a massive violent act because that just creates problems. We don't need any of that going on.
So much
I try
drama.
to do that.
Yes.
Those hunters are still roaming around the street. Albeit looking in the wrong places.
Okay.
I have nothing else to ask.
Thank you
I
for
feel
your
like we
time.
should.
Oh, no problem. Time is the one thing I have plenty of. And intend to have plenty of.
So are we are we gonna feed a little bit here before we
Sure, yes, drink. Drink to your heart's content.
have your blessing?
This is an open Elysium for you to drink as much as you like.
That's true.
Just be sure to handle yourself.
Of course.
Uh-huh.
Any baggage you create is yours to deal with. Can't be leaving empty bottles laying around.
Are there any vintages that you recommend?
Well, it would depend. Let me see. Thinking of what you would like. What is your preference?
She
I like a
likes
pretty
blood.
boy.
He likes
Archimedes, this
worship.
one. Oh, yes, that does ring a bell, doesn't it? Well, I would think everything you could pretty much find would be here, but
I need a
Lady Catherine, there is a kind of rich-looking gentleman, long black trench coat. Find him near the area of the bar, serving cigars and high-end scotch.
Oh, I could, yes, I could indulge. Thank you. Thank you for the tip.
Yes.
And I'll head out and find trench coat fellow.
Okay. Any of the others of you have any particular types that you'd like?
I should like to refill my bags, if I may.
I mean, you do what you want.
I
If
give
that's the
this
way
sort
you
of
prefer
sideward
to
glance
drink.
to Lady Catherine, like this sort of punishing glance, like, you know, you do well to take note of this kind of thing. And I go find whatever bottled resources they have. I'm not drinking from the tap today.
Farm to table, darling.
All natural.
That's that. Yes. Well done. I am actually writing that down.
Certified organic.
Oh,
Farm to
You have
table.
anyone who's already in repose, my lady?
No, we don't. Why would I keep dead ones alive? Well,
No,
I
no.
guess if they were dead, I would in repose.
Sleep.
Sleeping. Well, nothing a bottle of ether wouldn't take care of. And she pulls open a drawer and slides a bottle across the counter to you.
Thank you.
Yes,
You
no
really do
problem.
cater to all types here.
Well, that is my job. What did I take quite serious?
An excellent hostess.
I've been called a few things. That's not morally one of them.
Surely that's not true.
Mm,
I smile
is
and
it?
nod, and I smile in a truly friendly way, and I cast my eye out to the crowd, looking for my preferably a pair of pretty boys that I'm going to, you know, whoever the finest looking, most chiseled jaw, crew cutted
Give me
looking
a wits and awareness test.
wits and awareness.
Yeah. See
it's like
what
the
you
hat type on
find.
a hottie.
Let's see what you find.
Mm-hmm. Second attribute.
As you scan over the crowd, Lady Catherine, you find that gentleman kind of sitting in the corner.
Success.
Cool. Yeah. The bartender is speaking with him. She has a very low cut, like halter top on. He seems to be paying a little bit of attention to her until you stroll over, and then you pique his attention pretty quickly.
I beckon him around the corner to some, if there's a curtain or a room or something off to the side.
Yeah, there's plenty of places that are like some of the booths have like these velvet curtains that kind of pull closed for privacy.
I lead him over there and indicate that he should go in first, and then I slide in next to him and I go to close the curtain, but I don't really close it
Oh,
away.
Voyeur.
And the opposite. And
Oh, yeah.
and then I proceed to do my thing. I'm not going to make this into a porno.
Yeah.
Like, I know what I want to say
I
right
wonder where
now.
this was going.
I'm going to sidle up to him. I'm going to, you know, straddle his lap and try to play nice. And then I'm gonna then drain him until he's almost gone, and then I'm gonna.
So you're gonna hospitalize him?
No, I want him to go
How
back.
many do you need to take?
drinks.
How many are you taking from him? How many do you take from him?
I mean, I'm only at one.
Okay, yeah, so you'll be fine.
Yeah.
If you're at one, you can't go to zero. So
No, I'm doing this for pleasure. So
okay, yeah.
I
Well,
just
you
want to take
find-
from him until it hurts.
No problem. Yeah,
I don't want to
to.
incapacitate him.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, I'll go in the corner booth, And as we're in there, I'm also going to take his wallet. And so we have another.
The Lady Catherine special.
Yes. And feed, the whole until he forgets, and then, or until he is insensate, and then head on out, find the father, like wiping blood off of me.
Okay.
I want to be clear that when I leave him too, that I'm not, I lick the wound shut, and then I if I was cradling him or anything, I literally just drop him and turn a cold shoulder and walk away.
Damn.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Abused.
What about Aquila? Does Aquila look for
I'm
anything
not
here?
gonna feed. Actually, what I'm gonna do is take this time to walk around the Elysium and take note of the people who are important, people who seem to be in charge in the community and stuff like that.
Okay.
If there are any important figures hanging out or hiding around here.
Got it. You see a few government officials, types, things like that. No one, so a couple ex-military, like dudes that are hunting with terrorists and stuff, 2012, whatever. Former SAS soldiers.
Is there actually a bar in this place, or is it all just?
Yeah, it's a nightclub, little bar.
I'm talking to the bartender a bit, and I'll just compliment him on these stainless steel Capri Sun straws that they have. These are just turn anything into a neat little snack. I'll take a couple of those. Can I take this for the road? Is that all right? And I just put them in my little pal pocket.
He gives you a couple blood bags.
Oh! I was just going to take the straws, but I'll take the bags as well. Father, I came across these. I know this is your thing.
Yes, I've just refilled mine. Thank you very much.
Of course, anytime.
I'll hold them aside for when you need them next.
Oh, well, thank you. Anything for the clergy. And I'm just making on my sheet that I have these stainless steel straws, just in case it comes up.
Dr. Henry, what type of individual are you looking for?
I'm looking for someone who seems sickly and maybe a little, maybe they drank a little too much. I'm very much looking for someone who's exhibiting some form of weakness, physical, mental, and any of the above. It calls to me like a bird song, really.
Oh wow!
A wounded bird.
Okay. Yeah, you could find a gentleman who's had a little too much. He's got 5 or 6 empty beer glasses on his table.
So I'm going to just go ahead and slip a little something into his drink.
Oh man! Okay. Oh jeez. All kinds of wrong.
And then push it across from him, look at him meaningfully, and be like, and just say, "Down the hatch, friend." You
of course, one for you. And he clinks his glass into one that you have in your hand that's completely empty already.
Right.
He drinks it, even if he doesn't realize it's one of his glasses. Yep.
And then after that, it'll be a simple matter to just go ahead and I won't kill him, but I will enjoy taking taking in the toxins in his body and just sort of allowing myself to get a good buzz on from it.
So as you take him over to where do you take him at? Over to a corner booth or whatever?
Yeah, I figured out that from Alice that there was these corner booths that could be used for this purpose. Nice. So I picked him up.
Give me a intelligence and an etiquette.
Okay, so That's interesting.
I actually do have a good etiquette score, so.
Let's see it. Come on,
You know
Doc.
just when to give the Rohypnol to be polite.
What you got to do is just sprinkle a little bit of just jello, put it on top. Of...
Oh God! Oh.
That's too soon. I'm so
Cake.
sorry.
So lucky for you, you only needed 2 successes. Because that would have been a bestial failure if it would have not been 2 successes. You notice that as you pull back his thing to like look at his wrist to kind of drain him into through the syringe and stuff that you normally use to drain from him, he has a tattoo on the inside of his wrist, and that tattoo is a ghoul mark.
Oh shit!
And it identifies him as a ghoul of Saint Clair.
Dude, you've been catfished.
Yeah, really.
No, you're pissing in someone
you?
else's lawn. Oh,
Do you take the blood anyway?
St. Clair is who we were just talking to.
No, Saint Clair was the really uppity chick that was like the person you met that was the queen's like assistant that was really uppity towards Lady Catherine.
bitch!
That's
right, bitch.
bitch.
I'm as far the way I see it is I'm her elder by a pretty fair margin, and she shouldn't leave her she shouldn't leave her her people just lying around like this. So I'm not going to kill him, but I am going to enjoy him for a bit.
Okay.
I'll just leave him unconscious in the booth, and go ahead and lick the wounds to make sure it's cleaned up, and then just exit quietly and adjust my tie afterwards.
Fantastic. All right, you guys find everything you need. You guys filled up for whatever you wanted and what you needed, and you are free to do whatever you want. This was still, what was this, later in the evening or earlier in the evening? I'm trying to remember where we were last session.
I think
Was
it
this the beginning
earlier
of the
in
evening?
I think,
Yeah,
I think it was
was.
the beginning after we came out of the.
Yeah. So it's still early. So you have plenty of time to go to the police station today if you want.
I think we should at least make the effort.
Yes,
For sure.
Well, Doctor, I've seen your etiquette score, so I'll do whatever you say.
Kind of party.
So, what is our plan for the police station exactly?
I don't think you have one yet.
Not yet. Hey, Byron.
Yes.
Out of character, real quick.
Mhm.
I took premonition, the Auspex ability.
Okay.
Basically allows you to give me little clues every once in a while.
Okay.
So that's at your discretion, though. So I just wanted to let you know. That's
As
what
is everything.
Right?
Brent's like, I just want to let you know you're going to want to give me something for that because I
Yeah,
just
you're
spent some.
gonna-
I'm just telling you to give me a clue later. I have a power.
Points. I spent points.
You're
And
gonna
I
have to-
want stuff for it.
Yeah.
That power is a gift to any GM. Whenever you want to feed us something, now you have a reason.
Yep.
there,
I mean, I need one anyway, but
it's just memories coming back, you know.
just coming back to me. Oh,
Yeah, dude.
all right.
Wait, what was that?
That was, I don't know. I think it was the dog caught blender or something.
Of course.
So, what do you guys do?
Well, the simple answer is Lady Catherine merely seduces.
Oh, I mean, I figured that was the plan. I walk in, I
Throw them
speak
your
to
assets
them, and then we
leave.
get him out.
The other, I mean, with ample use of dominate and Max drawing their attention away, it should be child's play to get him out.
Mm-hmm.
Unless
You just want to
prisons
watch
are-
her dominate.
It's
I
not just when
understand.
Catherine dominates, it's that everyone in her presence is submissive.
Yes.
Funny how that works out.
I think it's a little bit of both, but
Yes.
maybe.
It's like Lady Catherine. Did you call your toy yet to have him come pick us up?
Oh, I could. He's been waiting out in the car for us. So
Oh, perfect.
Lady Catherine keeps her toys numbered for such emergencies.
I mean, Hamish is quite helpful.
He's evolved beyond his number.
Yes.
I believe the word would be smitten. But
He's my ghoul friend, and
Oh God, that's just got that.
Like,
oh my God,
by his first name, you must be very attached to him.
that's just
Smitten, and now he's your kid.
He's like your dog.
yes,
like a pocket.
I don't have to take him out, which is nice because
Yes, he takes you out.
he takes me out. He can go on his own.
to the ball
Get your
game.
pet and a ride.
Yes.
Do we know exactly how he's being held, or who it is under
Arrested.
whose command he's being held?
The police station.
It's just general lockup, or
We
We
haven't
don't-
investigated yet.
Your
But I
psychic
can't
friend.
believe-
Your psychic friend network.
I look at Dr. Henry expectantly.
expired in the last 70 years.
Well, my supposition would be, if it's anything like back in our day, he's being held at a local prison while he's awaiting for charges to be arrayed against him, and then he would have to appear before a judge.
But that only lasts a certain amount of time, correct? So we only have, I mean, he might have been arraigned already, yes?
True.
No, he hasn't been.
Of course, the
Like,
biggest
he is
problem,
still lost in the system somewhere.
Hmm.
which is obviously when you assault a police officer, you're going to have problems. So
Ah,
Is
yes.
there an electronic system that we've tried to hack into with our buddy?
No, but we could call Nigel.
Nothing you've tried.
Oh, we could.
Nigel could be an asset here.
We have the best information to those computers.
Just
so,
don't let-
forewarned is forearmed.
Just don't let Hamish and Nigel realize that they're in the same building. There might be
Oh,
some sort
yes.
of quarrel for God.
Your boyfriends can't run into each other.
Oh,
Brilliant.
She has full control over them.
yes. And really, Nigel is not my boyfriend. He's our friend. He is a vampire with his
boy.
own mind.
Somebody said he was family.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yes.
family.
Vin Diesel.
Well, the simplest thing would be everyone has a right to a lawyer. I believe that still stands.
Oh, yes. I've already got that.
So you
And
wanna
in
do
fact, I
his
pull out
lawyer?
the wallet. I have Terrence Worthington is a solicitor, and I believe that I'm his assistant. I'm here to find out about
associates.
our-
There's a
his client Trenton Phillips.
Hmm.
And that solves half of it right there. And then there's the getting him out part.
So you guys dress differently because you guys went like from last evening when you guys left the underworld
Yeah, we
and
were
stuff
in
like
our
that.
Right.
exploration gear.
Yeah, you're back to
Wires and whatnot. Yeah, get that sewer smell out of everything.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we dressed up in clubbing clothes.
That's
to-
what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. We're all on the same page.
Not-
As what
yeah,
everybody's
Not
got.
me. I would never change clothing.
No, you and Reverend
Constantly wear a tweed suit,
It's a great
You
tweet.
will.
always, even when
But
bathing.
Lucius said he switched his tab out to red.
Yeah.
Red.
Oh, that's
I'm dressed the same, except I took my poncho off and my splash glass.
Exactly.
I have a red Sharpie or something over here. Color this in.
What about a legal team? If we went in as a legal team,
I mean, we could.
implying that he's someone who's very important.
Hmm.
Hey, Catherine, put your hair up in a bun and wear really smart-looking glasses.
Yes.
Yes, you may have to be less. How would I put this, Lady Catherine? If you can, less lascivious, less.
As an assistant, I think I would have to be more lascivious. I think that's how it works these days.
kind of
I mean, that's how it worked in the 40s, so I think that's the same thing here. It's okay.
Yeah, you're right. You should play to your strengths.
Exactly.
Do you guys take the cab over to the police station?
Yeah.
After we change.
Yeah.
After
And
we
let's call
change.
Nigel on the way so he can, like, start looking, see if there's any information that he can find or cameras that he can tap into.
And
He can
Doctor,
call us or text us with more information.
based on all that we've learned on the internet, morality is not a burden that today's people bear.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So you call Nigel on the way over there, and then Nigel says, "Yeah, yes, I can look into it." And you could hear him typing away on the keyboard.
He's
as
so
he still has you
excited. He's just
on
like,
his phone. And he says, "It appears he's not in the system. He has an original booking, but then taken out. Although I can see it, even though it still goes to the system."
Do you mean, what does he mean taken out? I'm assuming we're clustered around like an iPhone or something that Lady Catherine put out.
His information was removed.
They
See
want,
by who?
they want him
It
to
looks like the inputter from the
But-
same terminal.
But why?
Can you see on the camera footage records, was he removed from the building?
Wait. Someone's realized his nature. They will be coming to collect him. They've expunged his record, so he's easy to miss. The hunters will be along for him. We should go quickly.
It's possible, I guess. Doubtful. I know the Bishop's Gate police officers. They don't tend to be good at their jobs. More able to be bribed.
Does anyone have cash at all? What am I saying? I look in the wallet, and of course, there's probably like $500 in cash in there as well.
Yes, you do, lady.
I
You're the one that
do.
carries all the cash.
Yes, I do.
It's more pink.
Oh, Terrence is such a good boss. I love having him above me. All right. Are we ready?
I believe you are. The cab is sitting outside the police station. Let me know who's going in, and
Max will definitely go in as well. Or whatever.
Okay.
Yes. Reverend, I like your idea about sending you in as coming in with you as well.
Yes, of course. I shall
Like
go
the
as a
rest of us.
counselor or something of the sort, I suppose. But if his records are not in...
It would seem prudent to inquire as if he were there, and as if you assumed he were there.
Mm-hmm.
Proceed from there if they deny his existence in the jail.
No, certainly. I suppose what I'm trying to say is that something about this troubles me. I don't think it's as simple as sloppy police work.
Oh, I'm certain of that.
No, I'm sure there's something else going on, but where else do we start?
very well. Just so the three of you guys go in.
Yeah.
Or all
wait
six
outside.
of you. Or okay.
Oh no, the six is a crowd.
Yeah, I'm waiting
Okay.
outside.
It's a 24-hour police station, so they're open all night. Not all police stations are open 24/7, but they are. You walk in, and a very tall, older-looking gentleman with ginger hair, and he's got a bright orange mustache that comes down into like mutton chops, or not mutton chops, but down into like kind of wide chops on the sides of his mustache. He says, "Good day. What can I help you with?"
Hello, darling. I'm here on behalf of Solicitor Terrence Worthington. We're here to get his client Trenton Phillips.
Oh, Trenton Phillips, huh? He types a little bit. It was like, "Oh, don't appear to have a Trenton Phillips." He's
Can
like,
I
"Are
do
you
insight?
Sure, are you sure he's brought in today?"
Could I do insight to see how he reacted to the name itself?
Sure.
Before he even started typing. And that would be insight plus intelligence again?
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna detect lies. 202?
202 is good. He did not have any reaction whatsoever other than like the registering of the name.
Okay. Okay, so he's a little too um that's very surprising. He was actually brought in last week. The office has been apparently attempting to set bail. I'm new on the case, and so, but I was told that he was here. Is there someone else I could speak to?
Yeah, let me check. Let me check. And he picks up the
Thank you.
phone. He picks up the phone and like dials a few numbers. Well, hey, we got a lady out here, and she's looking for some information on a Trenton Phillips. You got a Trenton Phillips in the back, maybe not in the system or something. You know, I was off Thursday. Oh, that fella. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Okay, I'll let you know. And he hangs up the phone. He says, yeah, sorry about that. His information seems to be not in the system. We're waiting for him to get put back in, but unfortunately I don't have access to anything for him at the moment. Is there something I can help you with him?
Yes, where is he?
In the lockup.
I want to use, let's see, compel to,
Okay.
you need to take us back to see him in lockup.
Absolutely, not a problem. And he's like, Billy, can you watch the counter? And he's like, this way. And he walks over. Billy's like, he's like, oh no, it's okay. They told me just to bring him on back. And so yeah, he like opens a little gate and like buzzes you through.
What's his name?
His name is Seamus.
I assume we'll accompany Lady Catherine. I'll just stand there looking official in my suit behind her silently.
Yeah.
I think I would break off, Byron. I just think as we all just roll up in there and this kind of like
Did
collection.
all four of you go? I thought it was only the three of you.
I was there. I was originally I thought I was supposed to be talking about some addiction counseling, but I will break off when this
Dr.
conversation
Henry, did you
starts.
Go into? You waited out with us.
No, Father, if you want to come back, I'm sure that would be fine.
No, as soon as you started your bit, I would have broken off because it's incongruent. Okay. It gets
once you got through the door.
Yeah.
I assumed I was standing next to Lady Catherine behind her, like a guy in a suit, like either her assistant, but some nameless official person who's like with her as like an entourage.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, thank you, Officer McDougal, or may I call you Seamus?
Well, of course, you can call me whatever you want. I mean, yeah, that'd be fine.
And dinner.
Thank you. We appreciate this very much.
Yep. I think I might not look like it, but I make a pretty good salary on my my beat here.
I'm sure you do. Now, what can we expect back there when we go back to lockup? How many officers would be back there?
Oh, this time of night we only got about 4 of us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you and Billy out at the front desk, and then 2 others back here?
Yeah, most likely. The inspector's out dealing with some other stuff.
Okay, thank you so much.
So you're heading back, and I'm following her in.
So you guys head back, and so once you get back in the back here, he's leading you deeper into the police station. There is 2 hallways that lead off from there, Father Thorne. One that leads off to the right, one that leads off to the left, or you could just keep going the way they're going.
So I'll kind of trace a little behind, keeping enough distance so that I look like I'm on my own agenda, but trying to keep an eye on where they're going. And I'll just kind of follow them along as I go. I'm not taking any specific actions just yet. I'm kind of trying to sort of creep along the hallway and
Sure. No problem. It goes back just about like 15, 20 feet and then kind of opens up to the left. There's like an office there. It says like Sergeant Jackson on it, on the nameplate on the thing. It just appears to be closed and the light's off currently at the moment. You saw like a little operations system where they have like some maps and stuff pointed up with like different crimes that happen around the town, around London.
Anything familiar?
And won't be on there. No, not really. Just a handful of things. Something about an incident near the subway. The one like 2 nights ago. Or no, it's longer than 2 nights ago. 3 nights ago. The incident at the subway station. Where it says like officers reprimanded on suspension. Yeah, and it just it goes back past that, and there's there's a little gate there. He pushes the thing and like buzzes and leads back to some cells.
Does he use a key card or anything like that?
He does.
Okay.
Yep. So there's just back here. It's like no weapons, and you got weapons or nothing like that on you, right?
Oh, I've got no weapons. No, I'm perfectly helpless and vulnerable.
He kind of stammers for a second, and he's like,
okay. That's ridiculous.
You should give me your key card, though. I would appreciate that.
"Oh, sure. I mean, whatever." And he just
Of
hands
course,
you his
thank
card.
you. Does this card also open all of the cells in here?
Oh yeah, once you flip this little switch right here.
Oh, okay, right here. Go ahead and flip that. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. He flips it.
Why don't you wait here for us? Is that okay? My
Sure.
friend and I, or my colleague and I, will go back and see our client.
You know, I was just thinking it was time for a coffee. You mind if I just step over here and get a coffee?
Sure. Just don't go out to the front. Billy can take care of things up there.
He's a good chap.
He is, but not as good as you.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. All right, Max, let's go back and
As you walk by, you kind of at the last second, you kind of turn back to like see if he's getting his coffee, and you notice he was like completely staring at your ass.
oh, as he should. I drop the key card, and I'm going to
He's
bend
like,
down
"Oh,
and get it, and then Butterfingers. And then okay, Max. How many other people are in lockup back here? I should have asked Seamus.
Two other than him.
Okay.
One guy's like seriously passed out. Looks like he's sleeping off drunk.
Oh, we should have brought Dr. Henry back with us. So yeah, let's find let's find Trenton's cell and unlock it.
Okay. Yeah, you got a description of Trenton that he was kind of a tall, blonde-haired kid with tattoos. You definitely see him. He's just kind of like looks like he's napping.
Trenton, darling.
He's like, yeah.
We need you to gather your things. We're here. Your employer sent us to gather you up.
My employer?
Yes.
Like I don't have an employer. I work for myself.
Oh, my dear. We know you work for Regina. Come with us.
And how do I know you work for Regina?
Because we just told you we did. That's how we knew you did.
I'm showing my fangs.
He's like, well, while that might be good for some people, he's like, I know how these things work. If you was truly from her or something, she would have given you something.
I just thought about that. The locket that she gave us is with my colleague out in the car.
How convenient.
Max, could you call Alice?
I've opened my flip phone, or I guess I have an iPhone, and I call.
Alice,
So, you guys okay?
I said, could you hold the locket up to the phone, your camera on the phone, so we can show this
Oh,
gentleman? I hold the phone up to the
I
bar.
switch it to FaceTime.
He's like, all right, good enough.
Good. Thank you.
Thanks.
He's like, good enough. So what do I owe this honor?
We
other
are
than
looking
the fact
for,
that she sent you.
we're looking for a way into the British Museum, and she assured us that you would be able to help us.
Oh, I knew there'd be another shoe.
That's okay. Once you help us in there, you can go back to Regina and everything will be perfectly fine.
Yeah. So, you guys make your way back out of here to Seamus.
Mhm.
He's like, you can't really take people out like that.
Seamus, we've already paid the bail for him to get out, and I know that you won't mind if we take him out of here. It is the law, of course. He can't be held when we've paid bail.
Give me either charisma or manipulation and persuasion. So either charisma or manipulation.
All right, we're going to go charisma.
Persuasion.
And you said
Persuasion.
persuasion. Oh, shoot, I got to go the wrong way. Sorry, let me try this.
All right.
Okay.
I know, I hate that.
Charisma. I'm going to add 1 because I'm pretty much seducing here.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
Nice.
shit, a messy critical.
Messy critical. Uh-oh.
And this is where things go bad.
Somebody get out the Clorox wipes.
All right, Seamus. Seamus.
Everybody clean up.
Okay.
Clean up in aisle 7. Clean up in aisle 7.
What is the clan bane for venture? Because it is your beast that wins the day for you.
All right.
Let's see here. Hold on 1 second. Compulsion.
Great time to say that on Thursday we're playing Fallout. You could check us out.
We are in
Check us out.
fact playing some Fallout, where we also sometimes look at the rules.
Right? You think by now, I believe it or not, messy criticals don't have that out there. They don't happen near as often as what you call it.
As the what, bestial failures?
Yeah. Yeah, that thing. Why are they hard to find?
Someday you'll find it.
One of these days. Days you'll find a rainbow connection.
Lover, dreamer,
There we go.
and me.
I love that song.
It's my favorite song by that band.
I'd love to see Kermit the Vampire.
By
That'd
the
be
way,
awesome.
just in case Max didn't sign off yet, hey Max, we are doing okay. I'd like to do an office hours interview thing with you, so remind me of that because I keep forgetting.
Max.
Huge. But that's okay. So as we're looking at messy critical, the plan is we're going to get out of here so easily. Nothing's going to happen. We'll go to the British Museum. Everything will be good.
Bada
You
bing.
don't have to worry about your messy critical. It's not going to be a big deal at all.
It's not going to be a big deal.
Probably not.
If it is a big deal, let's get Trenton out. Let's get Aquila to come in so that he can wipe everybody's mind. And Billy and Seamus, if they survive, I don't know what will happen. And then
I was going to volunteer to go in with you, but then like 4 people did, so I was like, okay, I'll say
oh yeah. That's all right. That's okay.
happens.
Sorry, boys and girls.
And that's okay. So I guess as we're waiting to kill time, so what is going on in your Fallout game?
Give me a D10
So-
roll.
Oh my god. So we're trying to take over Nuka World,
Oh
which
my
is like
God.
a theme park, right?
Yeah.
And so I play a ghoul, and we've got a whole bunch of gun-toting maniacs.
Of course.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Super, I'm sorry, storyteller. What should I roll?
No, you're good. I roll.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
So yeah, so he questions your authority. And you let him know who's in charge.
Yes, I will use dominate if we need to for that. I will let him know.
It's
who's in
more a
charge.
physical thing. It's more a physical thing that you let him know who's in charge.
All
So,
right.
As he questions what you are doing, you kind of look at him, and with the greatest of persuasion and charisma, you just seductively step across, grab him by the throat, and just kind of hold him up in the air for a few moments. And he's just like, yeah.
I could have done this at your crotch. And I just set him aside.
Well
Yeah.
said. Well said.
And so
Here, here.
that's good enough. But yeah, so it's basically like he questions your ego, and you just like you decide to show him.
You know, Officer Seamus, most men have to pay extra for that. Does he look alarmed, or is he? What's going on with it?
Oh yeah, it looks really alarmed really quickly. But I mean, he also understands him. It's in acceptance.
Okay.
Yep.
And with compel, can I only do a one person at a time?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a single. It's supposed to be like a single thing. Like you just tell somebody to do
Okay.
something.
Because I want to, when I drop Seamus, I want to look at Billy with compel and just be, you never saw this, and then just walk out.
So compel makes him take an action.
So
that's
like,
more of a
forget it. Is that?
Yeah.
So you can't do that.
You can tell him.
That's what cloud memory is.
Oh, okay.
You can tell him to never speak of it.
Oh, that's good. You will never
So
speak
never
of it.
speaking of it is an action.
There you go.
I will do it that way. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it will haunt him for the rest of his life, but he can't speak of it. That's even better.
He can't.
You can write it down.
Sweeter.
Yeah, he might be able to write it down. Yeah, like he'll put it in his journal. He'll put it in his book when he's on his deathbed.
Yeah, this is the follow-up to
Good to
Dracula.
have him. Yeah, right.
And yes, Terrence Worthington, solicitor. I should leave the business. No, I won't leave the business card. But that's
Okay, yeah.
all.
So you guys make your way out. And Billy's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's go
said.
get in the car. Oh wait, is the Reverend with us now? Father, you still with us now?
If you guys are coming out past, I think you find me sort of rifling around. I made my way to the break room or whatever off to the side. I was waiting for the all hell to break loose, but somehow it worked out. So as I hear the foot traffic, I'll surreptitiously make my way back out and join the group.
You handled that very well, Lady Catherine. I was ready, but honestly, I think it was all you.
I'm pretty impressed with how easily that went. We should find a way to wipe those stupid CCTV, whatever, any of the camera stuff, but oh well.
Now that's what you could have compelled Billy to do.
Or something that you could employ your friend Nigel as
You
well.
would get the idea that Billy wouldn't have access.
Yeah, but maybe Nigel will be able to.
Possibly.
Yeah. We'll get in. We can call Nigel. We can ask him if there's anything he can do about the footage. It's got the British Museum.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh, good. When you get in, I just say, oh, worked out exactly as I predicted. Perfect.
It did. There was actually someone in there that you could have Oh, and I still have his key card too.
You
Seamus, you're really in trouble.
You do have a ski card, that's for sure.
I do. I didn't give it back.
We
All
can
right.
just throw it.
Clearly, you want a second date.
Clearly, yes.
Just leave it in the car.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick bio break real quick, and then we'll
Okay.
get to.
Hey.
All right,
950 got out.
What?
950. Just cut that out for like the rest of it.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, so you guys are doesn't take you very long to deal with this situation. Pretty much, the cab ride over there is like 15 minutes. What if
On our way
he
over-
says,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
I was going to ask him how he plans to get us into the museum, or what his plan of entrance is.
Oh, there's a secret passage that would lead from underground.
How many more know of this secret passage? Is there surveillance? Will our passage
I'm not
be
sure how
unseen?
many well know of it, but we will have to identify ourselves
As what?
by using a method to get approval to use these accesses.
That was very nebulous.
does that
Could you
mean?
repeat? What meant?
That
What?
was very vague.
The
I'm
method
picturing-
that we take to get there will allow those who would need to know of our presence to give permission.
I see. So we
As
must
long as we
identify
follow-
ourselves as the gifted, yes?
Uh,
As kindred.
Not as the gifted, just as those who have permission to be there.
Hmm.
For my clan does not, well, I don't have a clan, but Regina does not control all the entrances. The underground are controlled by the Nosferatu.
Oh, but we have a wonderful ally among their ilk, don't we, Lady Catherine?
Yes, we do.
But I have agreeances with them to always use certain methods to gain entrance and to use their facilities. So we simply need to use those and we will be allowed access, not be bothered.
Sounds relatively simple.
Should we fail to do them as we should, then we would be considered intruders.
Did we have him check in with his mistress contacts, whatever you want to call them, just to make sure that she understands that we did our job, just in case the shit hits a fan and he dies as we're doing this?
He
You know what I
says,
mean?
yes, I will check in with him. So you can actually give me a let's see here, a wits and insight
Who?
with him.
Everybody, or
All of us?
Whoever's
All of us
paying
has
any
been in the
attention
car.
to him.
Whoever.
Anyone paying attention to Trenton.
The wits and
With
awareness.
an insight?
Wits and insight.
Wits and insight.
Sorry.
Difficulty?
3.
1. Damn it,
Nah.
Byron. You demanding. Wits.
Ooh.
Oops. Insight and wits.
Joyfully oblivious, it appears.
Oh, no, not at all.
So
He's a
it
rather
looked
clever
like
shoe shopper, though.
Alice
isn't he?
made it.
Just Alice. Alice, you realize, and so did Max. Alice and Max, you notice that he's kind of trembling and his hands are kind of shaky.
friend, do you need something?
Not something you can provide. He says, I'm afraid it has been a little while since I have seen my mistress. My body longs for her, to drink of her.
I see. You have my sympathies. It shouldn't be long. We'll go.
Not your sympathies that I need.
Fair enough.
Is there anything in the locket?
No. It's just empty.
Okay.
If he touches the locket, does it do anything, or does he need a drink?
No, he needs to, needs a drink from. He ain't had no vampy blood in a minute, and so he's a little shaky.
He's got the GTs,
He's got the
Got
JTs.
withdrawal.
gold tremens.
So he takes you on. He says, "Oh, go ahead."
I was just
You
going
guys
to say,
say
if he, like, withdrawals, I'd slip him a bag if he'll take it. Okay.
Yeah, the bag won't do it because the bag's not vampire blood.
And
Okay,
we won't
yeah, yeah.
feed him because
He's a
that
ghoul.
is-
He's a ghoul. He's not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Nigel?
You can't drink from him.
We
either.
won't feed him because he's undeserving of our blood.
Yes, of
Mm,
course.
that's just bad taste. Allowing someone else's ghoul to drink from you, that's bad etiquette.
Unfortunately, Catherine, I'm not aware of
That's
etiquette
bad
around who can drink from me when and whatnot, because
I'm just saying it's polite. You don't.
He'll be
Mm,
fine.
I don't know. You don't pet someone else's dog when it's growling. Leave it alone.
So you're
Stole a
saying that
man's
we should
wallet.
have discretion with whom we share our fluids, eh?
You
Yes.
of all people.
Well said.
Father, there are fluids, and then there are fluids.
I think I air gag.
There are fluids and then there are liquids.
All right.
All right, yeah. So he says, unfortunately, we won't need the car. We're going to have to put some time in on foot.
We are all fit.
Good.
No
Let's
problem,
stay off that.
Hamish. I'll have you when we come out. Will we be coming out the same way, or will we be making another exit?
I'm only gaining you entrance. Your exit is up to you.
What do you recommend?
Suppose you would be allowed to use the exits. If you wish to be unseen, I would suggest perhaps leaving the same way you enter.
Okay.
He's like, once I have let you inside, it is my mistress calls of me.
All right. Well, let's find a good parking spot,
Yep.
Seamus, and then Hamish.
Yeah. He takes you on about a 30-minute walk. Back and forth, both onto some like subway trains, and then he takes a train one place, and then gets off and takes a train back another place. And that happens basically 3 or 4 times.
Can I make an insight whether he's just trying to fool us, or is he actually like following directions of the sort?
Sure. Whether it looks like he has some methodical process,
Right. If he's
or
actually
whether he's just
methodical
making
about
shit
it, or
up.
he's just like, yeah, we're going to go on this train and then go here, so we don't
Yeah,
know where
go in
he's trying to take
circles.
us. Yeah. Insight and intelligence.
Sure.
Difficulty.
3.
I think I'm reading the newspaper.
Oh my God.
Somewhat unaware of where we're going on the train.
I'm going to spend a willpower to reroll 3 of this.
Yeah, because you can't get a bestial failure, so why not?
I'm just going to roll my insight again.
Yeah, so let's
It
please
will
not
be
let
3
Aquila
dice.
have a bestial failure, please.
He can't get
One
one.
success, and then
Nice.
That'll do it. That'll put you at 3.
Yeah.
So it looks like he has a methodical method that he's using.
Okay. I would like to remember that.
Sure, that'd be wits and streetwise
Okay.
to memorize the pattern.
And wits difficulty.
Difficulty is 4. Take another willpower to reroll 2.
Yeah, why not? Feels important.
Burn them bannies.
Yeah, just
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
there's
Now you
stuff.
said it.
Streetwise.
So you're gonna need more than 2 successes on the tie it.
That'll give me a critical. The third die, right? Or no, because I can only reroll 2. So
well, I mean,
2,
you could roll up to 3, but that was a regular success on that particular die, I believe. Because does it just re-roll it or let's? Yeah, that was a regular success on that particular die. So you would have re-rolled the other 2 dice, which would have been another success. So you'd still be good. Yep, so you're good. So you make it. Yeah, so you can remember the method that he uses. And he said, the Nosferatu will now know of our intent. And what?
And how will they know that?
Well, because they pay attention to those in their realms. Richard DeWood has cameras. There are those who monitor those.
I'm literally was reading the newspaper, but I do chuckle out loud at the mention of his name. Like, oh, doesn't he though? Oops. Sorry.
And he takes you to an abandoned Eldritch station. It's goes into it and kind of there's a maintenance corridor, and it's a decommissioned subway station. But you guys take like a little maintenance train to that little area. And there, you make your way down into the system. And you go through several little maintenance tunnels and stuff like that. And you come up to a like a crossroads, and you can hear like some laughing and some talking. And you're like, yeah, take a picture of me doing this. And then you hear like, different things like that you're hearing.
How many voices? How many and what ages can we surmise? I think from
3,
the
you
dialogue.
would surmise they sound like teenagers. They don't sound like adults. He says it would appear someone else is down here.
Or I glance over to Lady Catherine. Or someone left snacks.
There's no need for that. We don't need disappearing teenagers.
I point to my over full satchel of bags. I know this.
You're like sloshing around.
Yeah, exactly. It was a joke. Would you like one?
No. I'm already fed. It's like, let's just shoo them away.
I'll take
Down
care.
here, they could be Nosferatu.
Yeah, I'll approach the voices.
Okay. You round the corner of the crossroads, and there's two boys and a girl. The girl's wearing like some combat boots, fishnets, and she's got like a little camera phone, and she's like video recording some stuff. And she kind of turns it your way as you approach. And she says, "Oh, sorry, Father. We're just playing around down here."
Oh, the sins of youth. Impetuous to a point where they don't understand that they might be in danger. This is an abandoned station, kids. You should not be down here.
Did it look to me like she caught the father on her camera?
So do you follow around the corner?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that they were within sight, that we could see this.
He went towards the voices. No, you were hearing
Yeah,
it from
somebody
voices.
said we should shoo them away, and I said, yeah, I'll take care of this, and I went.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know when we get within like eyeshot shot of them.
Do you walk around the
Oh,
corner?
are we stopping? I didn't know we were stopping. I thought we were all continuing. I thought the father just ran ahead of us.
Only one person had mentioned that they were going to walk over to them.
Okay, I apologize. I thought we were walking towards them. I thought we continued to walk towards them. So we've stopped as a group. I will. If I thought the father was going on his own, then I'll wait.
Well, what's her response, Byron?
What was? I'm sorry.
I said
what question was
this
this
place is dangerous. This is condemned. That sort of thing.
She said, "Yeah, we come down here all the time. It's okay." She goes, "But we probably should be on our way."
Indeed, you should. The exit's this way. Come.
She
Is
kind of clicks her phone and it flashes for a second.
Can we see the flash? Or no, we can.
Yeah.
Can we hear the flash?
I mean, you see a bright light like kind of flicker like that from around the corner.
Okay.
It would definitely shine a little bit more light.
Why must you? Why? That was so bright. My eyes are used to this. May I take a group picture of you? Oh, please, may I? I've always
yes,
wanted to.
please.
Yes, with that phone.
Yes. Oh yes, absolutely. She goes, yeah, get a picture. We always get a picture of just some of us. So remember,
Of
take a
course,
picture.
of course.
And
you
they do like a little pose.
I snap the phone in half. I say,
It's like, hey, there was no need for that.
I said it is dangerous down here. Go.
All right. And so they start backing off, and she kind of talks to one of the other guys as they're walking away. She's like, man, he went to creepy freeze fast.
Creepy
Kids
freaks.
these days are just not. I kind of walk back. I've got a half of the phone in each hand, and maybe my little claws are out a little bit. And I'm just like, children these days are not easily frightened.
Father, we could have taken care of that with our powers.
I actually prefer the way he handled it. I felt like it was amusing.
Trent is
You like listening to him struggle.
Well,
I
yeah,
did not struggle. It was easy enough to snap in half if you get the right leverage. But the thing is,
We were talking about with the kids,
oh,
not the phone.
I've never really understood children.
That makes a lot of sense.
does make sense. All right.
I would have just showed them a hypodermic needle and. Right.
Could it literally just compel them to leave?
Of course I could. I wanted them to have something to remember, not just, oh, I've suddenly found. Never mind, Akila, you'll never understand.
Yes, I wouldn't understand wanting 3 children in a subway to remember the priest snapping her phone in half.
Well, but they
You
took a
need to be taught
picture
a
of
lesson.
me. They attempted to take a picture of me.
That was rude.
Yes.
It is rude to take a picture of someone without
Especially if one zooms in, as Lady Catherine showed that you can do, and they saw all of this blood. As I've got like a messenger bag full of blood.
Just
bags.
imagine this hockey bag, this like huge hockey.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't play a lot of
black
hockey
square
in England.
Velcro bag. With the,
They don't play a lot of hockey in England, but maybe
you
a
know
rugby.
that?
We don't need the archdiocese to get
do.
involved.
I don't think you do.
I do,
Were
as a
you
matter
in
of-
England in 2012? No, didn't think
No.
so.
I don't have to be. I was alive in 2012
Yeah, me too.
and not a little
The
baby.
club.
Oh, little baby Tyler.
There is a
No.
club, but it's not a hockey club. All right. Okay, so yeah, and Trenton's like, well, if you would forgive me, she goes, I do have some drinking to do tonight, so let's go this way quickly.
all right, keep following.
All right, you follow him for a little while longer, deeper into the station. The rats and graffiti are like everywhere, and so forth. And he walks over to this pile of these just absolutely foul-smelling trash bags, and he says, "Could you move these?"
Oh, I'm sure we could.
Could you move those? Max?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You mean those foul-smelling bags there? No, I don't think so.
I'm a doctor. I will not move.
I'm a germaphobe.
You're a bunch of children.
I don't have my poncho.
Come, Akila, I'll help you.
Okay. You guys grab a hold of them and pull them, and you realize that they're all like kind of put together on like this little trolley that kind of moves.
Oh, that makes it
And
easier.
there's a door there in the ground, and it has a keypad. He kneels down and types on the keypad. He's like,
Can we watch him?
Is he tight? Yeah.
Sure. you could do
Actually, that's a key. You would remember that.
you could do a wits and awareness, difficulty 4 to remember the number he types in.
3 again. God damn.
Mm.
What's
every
success we're
time.
shooting for, you said?
Oh,
I don't like that, Byron. I think you should reconsider.
I did.
It's
That's
first
why
awareness. I can't.
Yeah,
hit it.
I did
And roll.
take a look at it, and like the Supreme
abuse your
Court.
failure.
Oh shit!
This is. This is going to go well.
And you wonder why I choose to look at note cards on the bulletin board in the police station and read the newspaper on the
Right?
train. This is why.
Oh,
It's what happens.
This
All
is
right,
why.
Awareness and wits. So you have a bout of madness.
Of course I do.
Yeah, you're clan compulsion. So you are OCD. So you are going to want to basically pull out your phone and push the buttons on it until you can get the exact sequence of beeps to be the same on your phone as it is on the keypad. So like, we have a little bit of OCD.
Your phone goes deactivated. For 15
Yeah,
minutes.
exactly. Yeah, it's security lockout. What does this mean? What have I done? It won't.
These devices lock.
Yeah, just
Yeah. So you managed to lock out your phone.
the, I think the Malkavian in me and the other underlying compulsions and things that my character has, I think he loses his shit and sends it flying.
I was gonna say,
He locks it out and he's like, and just little bits of glass fly everywhere.
That's enough, Miko.
Yeah.
I was not meant to have a mobile device anyway.
That's the second one in 15 minutes.
It's a burner phone. They
Yeah,
said
we're definitely getting hit by those bestial failures. That's for sure.
T-Mobile. The rates are
Don't
reasonable.
step up unless you think you can make a roll.
I'm not going to
That's
roll
true.
for
Don't
anything ever
even
again.
roll.
Right? All right. So yeah, unfortunately no one remembers the number as he types it in, but he does type it in.
I think though part of my
and-
failure is I'm convinced that I do remember the number from the beep
Yeah.
beep beeps. I'm
Yeah.
totally convinced that I remember it.
I compelled him to tell me the number.
Do what?
Did I
So it'll
compel
be a
him to tell me the
composed-
number?
She's like,
So you can try. So
Okay.
the problem along that lines is you have to beat the amount of successes that his person that he's ghouled to would get.
Okay.
So he has a high difficulty number.
All right, let's do it. I mean, why
Okay.
not? All I can do is be like, "Hey, don't do that to me." I'm like,
So you will have
Everybody
to roll
likes a
against
challenge.
him. You will have
Okay.
to roll against him versus because
Um,
compel will not automatically work because he's a ghoul.
and that's charisma plus
You can use
Dominate?
whatever you want on it.
Charisma and dominate.
Whatever you want.
charisma and dominate.
I assume
Can you
those are
roll
two
your
of good
boobs?
skills.
I
Can
will
you
try
roll
to
your
roll my
boobs?
boobs, man. Well, sorry, folks.
It's,
Here, I'll cover
it's
myself
boobs
up a
and
little bit.
intelligence. Just go ahead. So you scroll
With
down.
boobs, you get an advantage because there's two of them.
Yes. That's the dice pool too. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find my charisma.
That's the
plus.
boob, the boob
It's in
pool.
your
in this
bra.
case.
It'll be like in Blade Runner. It looks like you have a
Burb.
D in this one and a D in that one.
Yeah, I wish I just. And what's the difficulty? Oh no, it's just difficulty will show up. Fudge 2 of 2.
5 was the difficulty.
We can't roll for shit today.
Yeah, you're not
No.
really compelling him to do nothing.
Yeah.
Wasted all my good rolls yesterday.
All right.
Mm.
Sorry, man. Does he?
Yeah, see,
does he
you try to
recognize
compel
that I
him.
tried
You
to
try
do
to.
that.
I mean, he gets the idea, but you're like, well, what's that number? And he's like,
No.
nah.
Hey,
Psych.
thought it was worth a try.
Yep, true enough.
Can I try to sway him?
You're more than welcome.
Okay.
We'll just all take turns trying to swing.
I'm the other
Otherwise,
chick
we're
in the
trying
group.
to ruin our good
Yeah,
will.
he might. You might be more of his.
Would it, you want to do
Try to
like
save-
persuasion plus?
You can use whatever methodology you want to take to get him to tell you. If you just want to, if you want to use a power, or if you want to use just like straight skill.
I don't know if I got powers that are going to do anything with that.
Have dominate?
I don't have dominate. No.
Then you probably don't have a power that'll make him do
And other than relying on particularly
Yeah, just
persuasion
skill.
skills.
Well, yeah. So I have persuasion and charisma. Actually, I want to use insight because I've learned from watching Lady Catherine watch, try to manipulate him and what he doesn't respond to, and I've been watching him. So I want to do insight plus charisma.
Okay, so here's what I would do. I would give you the insight plus charisma to see if you remember anything that he's kind of, to kind of gather based off of his demeanor and things that he said and stuff since you've been around him. And if you
Okay.
give me 3 successes on that, I'll give you a bonus die.
Just on insight?
Yeah. Well, I'll give you, if you make that check first, and then if so, I'll give you a bonus die on like a persuasion check. Because insight is more to learn something, not to get him to tell you something. Does that make sense?
I wasn't okay.
Did I misunderstand what you were trying to do?
No, I didn't make it.
Wait, you just rolled insight. I thought you were.
Yeah,
That's what he told me to do.
Well, I meant you could roll the other item too, not just not just insight. But you got 2 successes just on insight, so
okay.
yeah. So I'll let those still stand.
Do you want me to redo it?
You can redo it if you want to. I'll keep a minimum of 2 though. So as long as if you get 3 successes, then there's still, yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, so you can use charisma and insight. Or bingo. So yeah, so you get a bonus die to whatever you want to do, like manipulation or charisma and persuasion.
I'll do the charisma and persuasion.
Or you can intimidate.
I don't have much intimidation.
Okay, probably don't want to do that then.
I'm not very.
So yeah, either charisma or manipulation along with the persuasion. And you're gonna get a bonus die.
Oh my god. Difficulty 3 again?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bingo dingo. So yeah, he's like, I guess I could share the code with you. And he gives it to you.
Nice. In case it's like for the way back.
Yeah, Dave, you don't have to necessarily use it on the way back, but yep, you'll know it. You'll know how to get in and out through this hole.
I was to say, but if anything, we have this escape to somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this goes into the Bureauist Museum. You don't know that you need the number to get out.
But we don't know we don't either.
Correct. You don't know you don't either. So, yep. So this leads down a ladder and down into a kind of tunnel system, a maintenance system, and it leads to the boiler room. And he says, well, he's like, we are inside the museum. This is the boiler room. If you go that way, the stairs will lead you to the main level.
Do we know where Gwen Willem is?
You don't. We know she's in the British Museum, but you're not sure where.
Trenton, do you happen to know where in the museum someone might hide, like this Gwen Willem?
I'm afraid I do not know exactly where you would find her, but my suggestions would be to either Roman Britain exhibit, or perhaps the Western Gallery, or the Roman Empire exhibit, which would be in the Wolfson Gallery. Those seem to be of her nature.
All right.
I see.
And might there be some, to your knowledge, word that we could do to just share with her to engender trust and cut to the chase so that we can get her out of here?
I'm afraid she is an elder. I do not know how to deal with those individuals.
Perhaps she'll know better
As you
than we.
can tell.
I wink at him.
Thank you for your help.
No problem.
Thank you very much, and please, let Regina Blake know that we very much appreciate her help.
No problem. He says, well, good luck to you.
Are we just going to have him leave?
And you're
Didn't we say
thinking
we were
if
going to
he's-
return him to her?
Well, he said as soon as he got you in the museum,
He's addicted to her, so
he was
he's gonna
questioned
have to
to
go back.
return.
Yeah,
And she said that too.
yeah, that we.
He said he needed to return.
Can we like send her a text that says he's on his way?
And he's jonesing for some
You could probably come up with a text
We'll
message.
text
for his
him
mama's
immediately.
love.
There's one thing I would pull him aside. I would like to point out that Lady Catherine, as she is wont to do, put herself out there for your safety. The least you could do is say thank you.
My job is not to say thank you. That is up to my boss. I was deemed.
Do you not
I was
value your
deemed to do
freedom
this.
then? That's
I
unfortunate.
do have my freedom. Any agreements were made between you and my boss, not myself.
Oh, she didn't
I
tell
have no
me that we would be
authorities.
rescuing
I have
an
no authorities.
ungrateful whelp.
Oh, I am grateful. I am grateful to my master who has secured my release.
Oh, I see. The
Let's be
depth of
honest,
your
you didn't do-
existence is
you
that
didn't-
shallow, is it?
You didn't come to save me because you wanted to. You come to save me because you wanted something more than you could attain on your own, and you needed her help, as do so
Is
many.
this discussion
Oh.
taking place within earshot of me?
Isn't the
I
smartest
did not
thing-
come to save you at all. There is but one who can do that. And he turns
Perhaps
his eye.
cooler heads can prevail. And
He
we
turns
can
his eye
peacefully-
to those who have such ego. Do
I
enjoy.
just kind of go and like put my hand right up to his face and go, "Come on, let's get."
As Alice
Please,
does
let's
that,
go.
I'm like, oh boy, I'm gonna. Oop.
This was good. This was good. It's good when Connor when he's just screwing with
This is
someone
good, we made
versus when
progress.
he's really out for blood. So this was a good example.
Yeah, that's true. The last person who got on Father Thorn's bad side got his head ripped off. So
That's
True.
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 progress.
Oh,
So you guys
but
make your way.
as any good
Uh,
priest does, I never forget a face. We'll meet
Nice.
again.
So you guys kind of
Hand
make
him a
your
Bible
way.
or a pamphlet and get on with it.
Yeah, give him a little mini pamphlet.
Here's your Jack Chick tract.
It's like a chiclets. It's like a bazooka gum wrapper
Mm-hmm.
pamphlet for Jesus kind of thing.
Yep.
He makes his way back to the ladder and ascends back to the way out that he brought you. And you guys make your way through the stairwell and stuff that he suggested. And you can, as you come up to a doorway that leads to the main level there, you go past a few like hallways and offices and broom closets and stuff as you come out into the main public area. And as you come out into the public area, you could hear the sounds of laughter, conversation, glasses kind of clinking together and so forth, as there's some sort of event going on at the museum.
Oh, good.
And that's where we're going to stop today. 10:30.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
On the nose.
Holy cow.
No
How's
one
that for
thought to
time?
look at the event calendar, did they?
No one did think to
thought
look
you-
at the event calendar.
Never
I thought you were going to start handing out Watchtower magazines.
Oh,
I got them. I
Next
got
month.
a supply of
Next
them.
month.
Ready? Let's do it.
So 1, 2.
2, 3.